It is 98.5 KYGO. I'm Sean Patrick. Really excited to be back in the KYGO Performance Studio with our friends from Bing Beverages. Go check out Bing if you haven't. It's great stuff. But today, it's all about my new buddy. Just met him last night as he was doing the More Life Tour, this Randy Travis tour that came to town. And we'll talk more about that in a moment. But James Dupré is here with us this morning. James, the best way to start, I feel like, is with a song. You ready?
I'd love to, yeah. This one's called Ring on the Bar. There's a ring on the bar from the beer in his hand. It's a circle of water from an ice-cold can. He's been using a napkin to write down his thoughts, the reasons he's alone, and the reasons she's gone. And the ring shines bright in the colored light of a lonesome neon star. When it's closing time, he'll leave the hurt behind with a tip in the jar and a ring on the bar. There's a ring on the bar, one that's shiny and gold, the symbol of a promise and a heart that he broke. It's the one thing she left when she packed up the car. It was light on her finger, now it's heavy on his heart. And the ring shines bright in the colored light of a lonesome neon star. When it's closing time, he'll leave the hurt behind with a tip in the jar and a ring on the bar. That bartender's gonna think someone forgot it. He'll wonder who could be that big a fool. And the ring shines bright in the colored light of a lonesome neon star. When it's closing time, he'll leave the hurt behind with a tip in the jar and a ring on the bar. He left a tip in the jar and a ring on the bar.
It's a country song.
Yeah, it is.
I love that, James. Thank you for coming in and spending a little time with us this morning. It's actually, I don't know when you're watching this video, but today, as we're recording this video, it's album release day. That song's on a brand new album. So congratulations on that.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yeah, tell me more about this album, first of all.
It was produced by Kyle Lenning and Jerry Douglas, who, are pretty heavy hitters, if you don't know, in Nashville.
Yeah.
Kyle Lenning produced all of Randy Travis's stuff, and of course, Jerry Douglas is one of the world's best dobro players, plays with Alison Krauss in Union Station, and it was just really incredible to see those guys work and be in the studio with them, and I'm just really proud of how it came out.
We have so much to talk about. I have so many questions I want to ask you today. The first thing, though, that we've got to talk about is you're out on the road, this More Life tour with Randy Travis, and you've done this for a while, actually, with Randy now, where you sing Randy's songs as basically the best way I can describe it, as Randy sits on stage and enjoys some of his old music because after his stroke in 2013, he can no longer sing. So tell me how that all came to be.
Well, Randy and I first met on the set of a movie called The Price back in 2013, months before his stroke. And, Randy's a great actor. He's been in so many movies and films and TV shows. And so he
I was brand new at acting, so he really like made me feel comfortable and showed me the ropes, and we just really hit it off pretty quickly. And unfortunately, the stroke happened a few months after that, and then we just kept in touch over the years. But it was in 2019 that Mary called me one day, and she said, we have this idea. We're trying to get Randy's music back out on the road. He misses being out on the road, and he misses his band, And we want to know if you would be willing to come on the road with us to present his music as the vocalist. And I mean, wow, that was a huge honor to be asked that. But I said yes before I even thought about it, Right. And then I realized what I just agreed to do, and it was a little daunting, it's a lot of shoes to fill, but it's been great. It's been a lot of fun, and we've been getting really good feedback from it.
Let's talk a little bit more about this album, and we'll get into the music. But there's some covers on there. You're going to play one in a little bit. But where'd you get the inspiration for the songs on this album, and how'd you put it together?
Well, so these songs have been with me like for most of my career now, for 15 years, and it's there's a couple of songs that I wrote that like. Probably some of the first songs I'd ever written in my life, and so that they made that on there. And then the couple of cover songs, and the rest were songs that were pitched to me from songwriters.
That's cool, man. Well, it's really well done. And some people may recognize you too. I forgot to mention this earlier on, but you were on The Voice as well.
Yeah.
And that's been when was that?
In 2015, season 9.
Okay, season 9, 2015. Yep. Do you still stay in touch with any of those Voice people?
I do, yeah. Well, I made so many good friends over there. It was an amazing experience. But yeah, I still keep in touch with a few of them, yeah.
And then the acting stuff, is that done now? Do you still do any of that?
I haven't in a while, but
yeah.
I'm always open to the opportunity should it come around. I'm not like really in that world,
yeah.
But yeah, if ever the opportunity comes
I get
around.
some like Elvis vibes from you. I feel like if there's another Elvis movie that comes out, James is the guy. Could you do Elvis?
Well, hey, we'll see.
Maybe. All right. Well, let's get back into the music. You promised me you'd play one Randy song. Yeah. So what are you gonna play?
So this is always one of my favorite ones. It's just fun. It's a song that him and Alan Jackson actually wrote together, a song called Better Class of Losers.
Getting out of this high-rise penthouse suite, we pretend life's rosy and sweet. Getting back to the folks I used to know, where everyone is what they seem to be. And these high-class friends that you like to hang around, when they look my way, they're always looking down. And I'm tired of you spending every dime I make to finance this way of life I've learned to hate. I'm going back to a better class of losers. This uptown living's really got me down. I need friends who don't pay their bills on home computers, and they buy their coffee beans already ground. You think it's disgraceful that they drink $3 wine? Well, a better class of loser suits me fine. Well, you say the grass is greener on the other side. Well, from where I stand, I can't see grass at all. And the concrete and the steel won't change the way you feel. It takes more than caviar to have a ball. I'm going back to a better class of losers. Well, this uptown living's really got me down. I need friends who don't pay their bills on home computers, and they buy their coffee beans already ground. You think it's disgraceful that they drink $3 wine? Well, a better class of losers suits me fine. I said a better class of losers just suits me fine.
Sir, love it. Now, I promise that I didn't request another cover. You said you were going to play this without me because I like the James Dupré music too, but you said you were going to play a cover, so I'm going to let you play a cover that's on this next album.
Yeah,
Or
so
that's on the album that just came out, I should say.
Yeah, I grew up a big John Fogerty fan. I actually got to meet him and perform with him when I was on The Voice, so that was really, really fun. But I did this song called Who'll Stop the Rain, and it's just always been one of my favorites.
Long as I remember, the rain's been coming down. Clouds of mystery pouring, confusion on the ground. Good men through the ages, trying to find the sun. And I wonder, still I wonder, who'll stop the rain? I went down Virginia, seeking shelter from the storm. Caught up in the fable, I watched the towers grow. 5-year plans and new deals, wrapped in golden chains. And I wonder, still I wonder, who'll stop the rain? Heard the singers playing, how we cheered for more. The crowd had rushed together, trying to keep warm. Still the rain kept pouring, falling on my ears. And I wonder, still I wonder, who'll stop the rain? Still the rain kept pouring, falling on my ears. And I wonder, still I wonder, who'll stop the rain?
Thank you for blessing us with a little music this morning, man. I
Absolutely.
appreciate it very much. I can say this honestly because I've seen the show now. If you get a chance, if it's in your city, go see this More Life tour with James singing Randy Travis songs. Go see James if he's doing a solo tour in your town, and check out this new album as well. We didn't name the album. What's the album
It's
called?
called It's All Happening.
It's All Happening. Go check it out. James, thank you so much. Appreciate you.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Well, thank you for joining us as well in our Bing Beverages studio. It's 98.5 KYGO. We'll see you for the next one.